He's very good looking. His expression influenced
So,
me.
do you like
And
him because he is very good looking, or it's because he's a
no,
great actor?
he's also a great actor.
I'm going to engage you in an activity that will help you practice some stuff regarding part 1. But আমি কিন্তু আপনাকে এই যে question করব answer দিবেন এটা না. As I said, we are going to try out a different way which will help you with part 1. কিরকম? For example, I'm going to nominate one person here who will be the speaker or the interviewee. And other than that person, the rest of the people in this class will be the interviewers. তার মানে IELTS আমরা একজন ইন্টারভিউয়ার পাই, এখানে আমরা অনেক ইন্টারভিউয়ার পাবো. So what happens? The interviewee or the speaker will face questions regarding their life from the audience. So এটা একটা audience who will be the interviewers. So নিজেকে আপনারা এখানে celebrity ভাবতে পারেন. You are a celebrity and you are facing a bunch of reporters in front of you, and they're going to ask you some questions regarding your personal life. Not too personal, don't ask girlfriend, boyfriend, and husband, wife, but motamoti personal life. For example, study, work, hobby, family, favorite person, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Let me ask first if there is anyone who wants to volunteer as the speaker. Otherwise, I'm going to pick one speaker. So, but let me see if there is anyone brave.
I want to be a speaker.
Okay, Hridoy wants to be the speaker, the celebrity of today, who's sitting in front of us, and we all are the reporters or the journalists asking the celebrity some questions. We want to learn about his life. Okay, who's going to ask him the first question? Any question regarding his life? You understand what I'm saying, right? Marzan, shoot.
Okay, sir. So my first question is to Mr. Hridoy is whether he's in study or he's in work now.
Directly, ask him the question directly.
Mr. Hridoy, are you still studying or do you work?
Yes, Hridoy.
I got your point. Currently, I'm between the jobs as I just completed my graduation. So I'm looking for job, and at the same time I'm studying. As you know, I'm here with you guys. So I'm studying and also I'm trying to find a job.
Enough. Let me explain his answer. He has done a very good job answering the question. But I make 2 points ধরিয়ে দেই. While he was talking, because it is his current status, he has used present tenses, present form or continuous form. I'm doing this, I've been doing that, or I have completed that, right? So remember, when you are asked a question, easiest way হচ্ছে focus on the auxiliary verbs and the main verbs. Sorry, auxiliary main verb আমরা একই ক্যাটাগরিতে ধরি. WH words maximum time. Question like what are you doing now? Are you blah blah blah? What, when, why? A type of question to focus দিব. Main verb or auxiliary verb. Because are jodi boli it's present, were jodi boli it's past, will be or will is present, future. So এটা আমাকে indicate করবে, and the main verb with a noun. Doing, what are you doing? Or are you studying or working? Study, work. So আমি guess করে নিতে পারবো. If I don't understand the whole structure of the question, I can guess and I'll decide on the tense based on the auxiliary or the main verb form. If it is present, it has to be present. If it is past, it has to be past. Good. Next question from someone else.
I can
Yes,
raise
Mr.
my question to it.
Yeah.
So what types of food do you like most? What types of
I think
Well, when it comes to food, I think that I like every food because I think in every food there's some nutrition.
So good job. Like when it comes to, it's an interesting phrase he has used. যখন আমরা কোন একটা টপিক নিয়ে কথা বলি, we can start that way. Like when it comes to my favorite movie, I would definitely mention this. But remember, over smart হতে যাবেন না কেউ। একটা ফ্রেজ শিখলাম, এখন আমি যদি বললাম when it comes to my favorite actor, when it comes to my favorite movie, এখন এটা বললে it will sound really odd because আপনি শুধু এটাই কপচাচ্ছেন because you've memorized it. So far we have all the male journalists. I think the celebrity is not quite popular with the female journalists. Let's see. We have 2 female members here. এখন ask করবেন না পরে?
Yes, I can be a next speaker now.
Mr. Alim is the next speaker.
Mr. Alim, as you are practicing for, as you're preparing for IELTS, do you plan to study abroad?
Oh, yes, I'm taking preparation for studying abroad, especially in Canada, because in my graduation level, I tried and I thought to complete my master's.
Good, very good, well done. But one thing, after and later, don't use them at the same time. After 1 month or 1 month later, right? I'm going to ask you now one question. Which subject did you study in your university, Mr. Alim?
Yes, I studied in political science, and actually, after completing my SAT, I took I just prepared some subjects, and it's my interesting area.
Okay, enough. So yes, he has successfully used the past form because I intentionally asked the question with past forms. But can এর জায়গায় could ব্যবহার করা যেতে পারে. So I could because you were talking about your past. But then he used the past part. So এটা খুব বেশি important যে you must not mix up tenses. যখন past question হবে, be very careful যে it has to be in the past.
Okay, so brother, my question to you is, as you are doing IELTS course with us, so I can take it that you are wishing to go abroad for your higher studies. So, or like then you can settle yourselves over there. So why don't you stick to this country? As you know, it's a potential. You can do many things. So why do you want to go abroad?
Okay.
Okay. There are reasons for me for going abroad, because the field I studied in is computer science and engineering, but the future of this subject in our country is not bright.
Ask a question to our next celebrity, whose name is Tanni, facing some questions from journalists.
It's a great pleasure. Can I ask you a question regarding your hobby?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yes, Tanni.
There is many hobbies. I like to do reading books, watching movies, watching thriller or suspense and horror movies.
Tony, tell me about your study. What did you study in university?
I have done my master's. Actually, I did double master's. I done my first master's in homeoeconomics.
Tahmid, I want Tahmid to ask Marjan a question.
Okay, so Mr. Marjan, do you like traveling? And if you do, tell us about a place that you have traveled recently.
Yes, of course, I love traveling. I have been to many countries, maybe it's 7 in account. And recently, I visited India just before the coronavirus outbreak. And I went to Ajmer Sharif and also Delhi. And I had a lot of memory with my brother. We visited here. We had a fantabulous time together. So it is the recent journey I can remember.
Yes, Mr. Alim.
I have a question to Shumanapo. What is your hobby?
Okay, my hobby is cooking. Besides this, my another hobby is watching movie. Hrithik Roshan. He's acting. He's very good looking. His expression influenced me.
Do you like him because he is very good looking, or it's because he's a
No,
great actor?
He's also